Hello, this is Alex Solomani, and this is the director's commentary with me. So what you just saw there is, as I said before in my other commentaries, that's how all motion pictures are going to begin. That's like my production way, if you will. And then it says an Alex Solomani production. It is really cool. This year I really liked. I wanted to begin it because it was meant to be part of the Star Wars universe to look like it wasn't the Star Wars universe. I made it look like this. You see how it all matches? This is the only scroll credit design I could find. I contacted George Lucas and John Williams. George Lucas created Star Wars. John Williams composed Star Wars. You'll see that later in the credits. And he collaborated. Now, there's a lot of cool stuff in this movie that you gotta keep in mind. All the shooting was blocked on different days and stuff. And the beginnings of the Star Wars movies are gonna be like this, because I'm announcing there's gonna be two sequels. The thing that J.J. Abrams is doing is he's not releasing the first one in the sequel trilogy until December 2015, until I heard. So this is meant to, partly, also just by doing it, it's meant to show, well, which one's superior, mine or his, me versus J.J. Abrams. It sounds like a really cool match. But this scene was on the first day of shooting. Yes. I don't know what to say here. I don't know what to say. Oh, I know one thing I could say. Right here, in the scene where I'm attacked by the blankets and stuff, a familiar face is going to be seen in this. Well, it wasn't familiar at the time because I hadn't created the character yet, because this is before filming Hard as Night. This part of filming was done. But it was like in early October, to the 12th, I think, to be exact. They filmed this, and it was Mr. Dog the Friendly. He's actually in this scene here. He wasn't known as Mr. Dog the Friendly at the time, nor was he playing Mr. Dog the Friendly. You know, as I'm making him play him, I mean. But you'll see him in a minute. I'll let you know when he comes. Or you'll probably see it anyway. That's not him. And that's him right there. I just got attacked. I find that pretty funny. There's a few parts of comic relief, if you will, in this, which is really cool. Oh, by the way, don't watch this unless you saw the actual motion picture, just so it doesn't ruin it. I'm just gonna assume you already watched it. I don't want to give anything away, so please just watch the actual motion picture first. Just go on my channel and find it. So, this looks really easy to turn because the camera was on a chair. Oh, by the way, I know it looks like I'm trying to revive him, but really, that was me stabbing it. Okay, there's no blood or gore. And soon you're about to meet Darth Cadus. He shows up for the first time in this movie as a very evil guy, and you're about to see why in a minute. And your always lasted long enough. Now, this isn't Darth Cadus yet. You're gonna see him. Take note about the stuff here. Sorry about the camera jitters right here. Fine then. This part is shot in my room. This is my bedroom. Yeah. This part right here, this is the part where this scene here is where Ben Kenobi comes in briefly. He makes a cameo, tell him to use the Force, and you get to beat him. Oh, this right here is really cool. I do this again in the second scene. This is a traditional take off your robe before you do a lightsaber fight thing that you see in the, mainly in the prequel trilogy. I bought that back, so now there's like a Jedi Council and stuff like that again, so I'm going to bring that back. This is a really long movie. It's really cool actually to do this commentary. I forgot to bring this up because this is my longest ever video as of right now, as of the time I'm making this. Before I made this, the longest video was Secret Stuff 2, which is me and my friend, and we uploaded it to my former channel, my former second channel too, so that's where we got the idea from. It was really cool. Oh, it's not where we got the idea from. It's just we beat it. That was 35 minutes long. This is like 38 minutes long. So I made it quite easily. By the time I was done the first day of shooting, it was already 29 minutes to 39, like 38 minutes. So it's about only like 10 minutes out of shooting. This is all on the first day. I'll let you know when this is the last day. Over the course of the time, it took like a whole month to shoot. It took a while. Nothing was really painful, except for those shots where I get hit. It hit me in the heart and I hurt a little bit, but I did it like a champ. But I did it like a man. So I made that look really easy. So what you're looking at here is that's where they're fighting. I don't even know how to react to this. And yeah. So this is where he's getting attacked by the blanket, and oh, it's like more like a stormtrooper. So yeah, this is really a fun video to make. Very hard. I'll let you know what the hardest part was when it comes. It was actually on the last day. It was a really hard part. Think a lot of movement on his face, basically a lot of everything. So but I did it. It worked for the most part, I think. I don't know what to say. I did all the stunts in the movie too. No, I did. What should I say? What am I supposed to say? And I could say, oh, what did I do? What did I tell you? In the scene where Ben Kenobi comes, I voice him. I voice Ben Kenobi. I play all the characters, and so all of this part of shooting to waste more hard than I know. I said that before, but I'm just trying to think of something to say. Oh, wait, actually, what is one thing I don't want to tell you? It's Dark Case design to rendering. You can see different shots. Dark Case looks like a completely different person. So you can tell completely when it's Dark Case. So this is after Obi-Wan's communicated with them, and he uses the Force. Dark Case is down by the count, at least for now. I mean, we're sure he'll be back. This is the part here where this part was shot on the last day.
Where are you?
So the last day of shooting right here. Starting this part all the way to I'll let you know when it's the first day again. It's gonna go back to the first day. It's weird. It will be a little while though. I'll let you know when that comes. So this is where he's speaking with Ben. He assures him, "Hey, Master, I'm all right." So now they're gonna go meet in Jack Temple, which is also located in Murder in that scene. Also the last day of shooting. I'll let you know when it changes. This is him leaving the room, and all this was shot on my laptop. I got two cameras on my phone, computer. This is all on the computer. This is, I think, Case trying to rally the troops and stuff, and
just go in the back corridor.
Yeah.
See if you can find your uncle back there.
So
Masters. Okay.
the scene, but there's really no emotional scenes in this, to be honest.
I know he's your brother, but he has to be stopped.
So
I'm sorry.
it was this whole thing basically is very fun to shoot. I loved shooting this whole thing. There's actually a few crucial parts at the end of the sequence here with the meeting that you're about to see. There are a lot of crucial parts. It's about a minute-long scene altogether. Because it's only 10 minutes in. So you'll see how awesome it really is. So you just enjoy yourselves. I'll talk, of course. Oh, sorry. This part right here is Luke thinking, I hope Ben gets here. I hope nothing happens to him after our transmission together. But luckily, he comes in right here. He's fine. He's not hurt at all.
Well,
You can see I played all the characters.
finding the location of Dark Case's hideout.
One thing I did forget to mention is I did direct this movie. It wasn't George Lucas. It was all me. That part. He created it. He created the idea.
Yes,
But
I agree, Master.
I wrote and directed it.
Right, change your plan of attack.
This is the meeting scene. This is where they're contemplating what do we do next. I mean, we know Dark Case got away. Luke tells men that, and then one's like, now what do you do?
Each of our own sides.
So
Take them by
they're contemplating that.
I agree. That is a very good balance strategy.
Well,
Ben.
it come with Ben actually is the one that comes up with the plan, but then Luke is like, no, it's too dangerous. You shouldn't go. It's kind of all on his Ben pausing.
I trained it myself, and I really hope he has.
And they part their ways momentarily. They're gonna come out together. He says he's not going until tonight. Well, fortunately, he leaves earlier than he said he was going to.
And we are.
And you'll see how crucial that is. You'll see when it happens. It's actually a really cool sequence. I think it was really cool. I think I did a really good job on that. I hope you think the same. This is the part where he leaves. This is the part where I love where he stops right here and looks towards the door to away from the door. To the right of the door is staying in the temple. Or the left, where the door is, it's where you leave the temple. He decides to leave and goes after Dark Chaos on his own. Which is, you'll see when the lights are about happens. It's very costly. And Ben Skywalker first doesn't even know about it. He just assumes that he left to go somewhere else in the Jedi Temple. Now this scene here was shot on my basement steps. It was really cool shooting there. I never really shot a scene there before, so it was really cool to do that. And this is, you might recognize this exterior, the angle and stuff. The Many Adventures of Alex and Knight, because it was a lot like this, the exterior. But it's back. Like you said, we never, but it's back. And reflecting the lasers back at them and stuff. You send out Joyce to destroy me. Coming up here is going to be a crucial lightsaber fight in the events of the movie. It kind of ties it all in together. This is still all on the same day. Right here. And this is where Ben realizes something's not right here. Where's Luke? Where's our master? He's not here. And then it kind of gets the plot all together and what's going to happen. Set the stage for the rest of the movie. Pretty much. So, this is the, like I said before, it's going to happen again where they do the traditional take off your robe thing. That just happened right there, and now they're about to fight. I love how it cuts off. It does that in the movies too, where it cuts off to something else happening, and then it cuts back to the fight. Now, this is actually originally all one take, the whole fight scene where I enter the basement and stuff. But I sliced it up so I could put those shots in between of me looking for Luke. This is actually featured right on this channel here, where it shows the whole scene together, just so you can understand that. I uploaded that first to the actual motion picture, but yeah, that's where it all is. This is a really intense lightsaber fight, as you can see here. A lot of stuff happening. And, how do I respond to this? It's fun shooting, that's for sure. It was very fun shooting. Table, there was a desk right there, that's where the, computer, the camera was on. On top, yeah. This is a very intense fight. It's my air hockey table to the left right there. And that's my washer and dryer. Right straight ahead. It's lighting up and stuff. Now the rest of the movie is going to remain in my basement. Even the bloopers afterwards are going to remain in my basement. You don't go back to my room after Ben Skywalker goes down the steps in a couple of minutes. You'll see that soon. So it's really cool to have it go back and forth like that. Really, this is the most crucial part. It was a really hard scene to do. Took a lot of work, a lot of effort, but it was really cool. I love how it turned out. I think it turned out so well. I don't think it could have gone any better than the way it did. So, it really couldn't have gone better. I thought it just came out really great. The whole movie's just going to be the basis for the rest of the thing. Not counting the credits, of course. No. I don't know what to say now. What am I supposed to say? This is where he gets his arm chopped off. You're gonna see in a take in a minute. His arm getting chopped off. But this is where he leaves the room for good. My room is not seen for the rest of the movie. So wait, what the? Why are they still fighting? What's going on? Maybe it was actually a week. It wasn't. Then he actually, his arm actually in that shot. There's the next shot coming up where he gets him almost his identical move. He falls for it again, and that's where his arm comes off. You'll see in a second.
I must go this way.
It's coming up. Not this take, but the next take. You're gonna see how fatally bad he misses and it causes his arm to be chopped off. I love the effect I used. I never did this in any of my movies. It was really cool to show the effect of his arm getting actually chopped off. I really like doing that. Bam! That actually hurt pretty bad, but I was fine. It's kind of hard to see from here, so my other arm's in the wake. But my arm's inside my shirt, my right arm. There you go. You might be able to see it there. You possibly will see it. Luckily, you can do that. And then he follows his footsteps. Here's Ben Skywalker. Now he's being attacked by the stormtroopers. Well, not the same ones, but new ones. Just those stormtroopers, though. It's me. I love this shot here. It's another angle. I love all these angles I used in this sequence and all of it. And now it's soon to tie together. This is still on the same day. Soon it's gonna switch, and I'll let you know when. It's gonna be very soon.
This isn't over, Admiral.
This is still the same day.
Soldiers. Our friend.
This is where Dark Case is luring Ben to attach it to nosy but Cadus already has Luke trapped at arm. Well, he's missing his right arm.
Well done, Ben. I am impressed. If you
And
want to talk to me, go straight and then what? Then you should find the table. I will be there shortly.
Nah, this is him wearing. You see it, the different outfits. This is him wearing. And this is the humor part right here.
To the left,
This is where he's going the wrong way because he said to the left and he's going to the right. And he gets upset. So now, that's pretty funny. And now this is shot on the first day. Starting here and the rest on was shot on the first day. Except for the very last scene. Take. I'll show you that. And then the bloopers are shot on the first day. This is the first outfit that I had for Dark Cadus. It never came together again afterwards to beat this one, but it's very memorable that this was used. But it's kind of changed now since then. So,
don't play games.
To the extent of it, that's really all they got changed.
Where is he?
This is the conversation scene. It was a very cool, elaborate scene.
I told you. I don't know.
And, I liked it. I liked this whole thing in particular, this whole movie. And this is a conversation they had where Lucas, not Luke, I'm sorry, Ben's checking with his cousin. He's turned back to the white side. Come on, we need you. It's almost reminiscent of when Luke and Darth Vader, behind the conversation, returned to the Jedi. The Shining convinced him. But he's not budging in. You really won't budge. And like here, you really won't budge for the most part until like wait. Maybe the third one I might make him budge. It's kind of too soon to tell.
Okay, for the last time.
This is another take. This conversation actually lasts a little while. I don't think it's gonna be much longer though. I don't think it is. Usually these cut scenes I like to make my point fast, because I don't want it to die out really. But there's gonna be this cool take here. You see, I took off the jacket. Well, that's the final time I do it. Getting out my lightsaber. This is gonna be reminiscent of Return of the Jedi. Boom. You'll see in a second. Right there. But where the two go together, go close to the screen. Right there, Return of the Jedi. It goes right where it sees his face instead of Ben's face. Now they're fighting, and this is probably the longest sequence of the whole movie. This fight scene right here, it's really long. There's a lot to talk about here. The two TVs are on the show. I gotta use the security cams so I can tell them on the screen, but the really stuff I was doing before. So when I turned the laptop, I was fighting the computer. It's still there. It's on another table in that area. There's the washer and dryer again from the previous angle, except like a little over a month earlier. So this scene really takes a long time to do. This might be like why it's so long. It's like 7 minutes long, I think, that part. Those are two of my couches. That was a tiny TV. That's why I want to watch tapes. The tiny TV on top of the bigger TV. You used to be able to watch cable down on the bigger TV, but I got HD cable in my room. They wouldn't allow me to do it, so There you have it. I don't know why I'm just standing there. Oh, by the way, this part directly connects to the bloopers. There's gonna be a part of my cut abruptly. I'll see if I can find it for you. The reason why, I had to cut abruptly. You'll see the reason why in the bloopers. Because something happens, and I'll talk all about it when the bloopers are coming on. So, there's only about 10 minutes. Well, I have to wait the motion picture alone, but actually, wait, 20 and the not 20, wait, 18. I like 17 now in the actual video alone. So I really hope this gets a good response. Maybe the length. If you know what the length, let me know that in the comments. I like all the stunts I do though. Here. That's really cool to do all these. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Now again, what am I supposed to say in this kind of, you know, we're still in the middle of the take here. I told you it's a really long one. It kind of speeds up again after this because it's gonna get later in the movie. It's gonna speed up and stuff. It's all. Let me know too if this all flows, because I want to make sure everything flows smoothly. Nothing really slows it down. If you think something slows it down, I really want to know that. You know why I'm looking at the TV. I don't even remember what happened. That was like a month ago. So, finding feedback, what I could do better or what I did good, I should keep doing. I would like to know. That's kind of the whole point of that. So, back to the TVs though, as actor, like them being security footage, the security cameras. That's also like they are acting like subconsciously just being on. I know it was cool. Just like the one upstairs in my room too, the flat screen. It was there a security camera, if you will. It's about like 4 minutes left in the scene, in this part of it anyway. I don't know why I'm on the ground. I think I got knocked off. This is why it takes so long. It always gets boring after a while. I think some people are telling me in the comments of my motion picture. So I hope not a lot of people are thinking that. Some, not all. Some really liked it, but some were saying what I just said. So, you can watch this all my playlist. It's really cool. This is really fun. Still the same fight. Nothing has changed. There's really not much to say until we get to the next part. Just trying to think of stuff to say until we get to that next part, because I just don't want it to be too quiet here. So the video volume obviously as well, so you can hear me. That's why you're watching this, so you can hear me talking blabber on about it the next like 15 minutes or so, like 14. And I want that. It's about 24 minutes in the movie now. I'm turning the camera again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, the really didn't look as good, did it, when I did that? I don't think it did. But, it somehow worked. I think it made it more humorous when I did that. I kept turning the camera. There was a lot of delays in the release of this movie. A lot of stuff happened, including my birthday, and so that kind of got in the way of me finishing up filming. Even uploading kind of got delayed too by like a weekend. I couldn't do it for personal reasons. Not talking about it. So it's finally here, though. I hope you guys like it. I apologize about the light up there. It kind of glares to the camera. Hopefully this hurt your eyes or anything like that. Just don't sue me, please. I don't want to be sued. I did nothing wrong. And now So we're like 5 minutes left in the action movie. It's actually almost over. And then we'll talk about the credits, because the credits I really want to get to. So I'm kind of eager right now to get to them. Until then, we just gotta wait and just keep watching together. We'll have some fun still. I think you can tell they're getting tired a little bit in the fight. I usually don't like that doubles in any of my videos, though. I know I said this before, but I'm saying it again. Just don't like doubles, just extra money. They're gonna ask for money that I just don't want to give them, so I usually just like to do it myself and for free. Usually the stunts I do though are usually painful, but usually not a problem. You're probably thinking, did that hit the computer? No, it didn't. It actually went next to it. Don't worry, there's no damage. I'm using it right now. There's no damage. We're about to get to the next part in just a moment. And, for those of you that didn't leave the video already, I'd like to hope that you enjoyed this. I think I got changed. I don't know why I got changed in my shirt, but I did. And my shorts too, so, it's quite an experience doing these movies, it really is. I want you to let me know what you think of this video. And when the sequels do come out, I want you to compare them. What was better about the sequels? What was worse? What should have been done in the original that wasn't done in the sequels? Which is what's done in any, I guess. I kind of messed that up. I'm sorry. I like that angle. At least the car blocks the light a little bit more or less. But then when I jump down, nope. Now, there's no protection on that light anymore. We're really close now. We're getting there to the end, guys. Even those of you that let me, you probably are just meet people that are nice. It really don't take notice how hard of work it takes to make all this come together. So I'm glad those of you that are still here stayed. There's only not much of a video left. There's only like 3 minutes. Like literally, I leave the room at the end. At the end of the fight. That's about it. So we not much more to it. And so it's assumed that I got, because I win the battle, I got Luke. He got a new arm and stuff. Kind of ends there. Kind of the next movie probably set like a year later. Actually, the events of this. So, there's one last scene. I remember I told you earlier how there's a scene that was shot on the last day of shooting that was in this scene, like a take. I mean, you're about to see it soon. It's when the fight ends. It's not over yet. It's when it ends. Something happens. I actually forget because I haven't watched it in a while, but something happens. And you'll see it happen. 28 minutes in, you'll see it happens. Very soon. So, whenever I do these fights, I gotta watch the lights and computers and stuff and cameras. Whenever I'm filming this, because I don't want to do any damage. I don't want to be sued or anything. And I just, I don't know why I went off camera for a second there. I stopped because I was thinking about, why did I go off camera there? What was I doing? Well, the blades are metal, I guess. So, I hope that you enjoyed this so far. I hope you enjoyed the commentary as well. That you enjoyed me blathering on about all this work that came into it. Because it did take a lot of work. It took over a month of development. Probably over 2 months of development, actually. To put this all together. I hope you guys can take the same care you do with this one that you do in the next ones. That's kind of awkward and hard to say. I'm sorry. It's gonna be over very soon. I think the fight's gonna end soon. I can't really tell what happens. I might have to watch the original to see what happens. How the fight really ends and stuff. But I know it does end with Ben winning. I guess his arm is just severed or something like that. Not Ben's. Darth Cadus's. So yeah, he escaped. He ran back, and now he's in the area. You're gonna see in a second the area where he's going to get Luke. The fight's over. I think something exploded. I think he fell. I think he's gone. And well, now the scene's going up like right now. You'll see it in a second. I need the camera. I swear you're gonna see like in a second.
Not again.
You're gonna see it right now. Trust me. Right now. Here it is. That's the scene that was on the last day of shooting. When I walk off camera right there in the coat. I get like in the robe. I get it back. This credit roll was like really cool because I loved the homage to the movies. I made the font, everything the same just like the movies, and the music is the same too. I found it on YouTube. Same with the opening credits, and I give credit to everyone. Like, I gave George Lucas the creating rights. I gave John Williams the composing rights. Everything else is me. The music though was produced by me. I did music by me. And there's the cast. I did the credits show all the hard work that put into this. All the people we got together for this. Shane, you'll see in a minute. He's my nephew. And he's why there was an abrupt cut at some point in the battle. I missed it actually. I'm walking up towards the camera. As I hear a noise kind of stuff, so I start walking up. Then he comes. There's a whole like scene of us being down there together. And then my older brother Mark actually comes and gets him because they went together. So yeah, we just watched this together. It was really fun doing this part. It's probably the funnest part of all because I didn't want to yell at him like, "Hey, I'm shooting. I want you to be here. Alright, I don't know why you came down here."
Sure. Okay.
But
Don't hit you hard though.
and he actually hits me a few times with the thing. So he really is evil, and that red blade shows it. There's a part where I scream. It's just I was teasing him. I was having fun with him. Just ignore him. He seems to turn off the TVs all the time. He really does. And
you're good at this game. Just don't whack too hard. You're doing it just fine.
It's really a fun time.
Don't do that, okay?
I hope they could take it too. Hear the hard work that really came into this. You guys, it was really hard working on this. I hope you can take that into consideration when you look into this. And so it was in this commentary here. This video that I'm doing the commentary for is really good. This video I'm doing the commentary for is really good. And so Shane was really cool in this scene. And it really this scene took a lot. It really took a lot of work. I take pride in it. I hope you do too. Yeah, he was the buzz while you're actually pretty good. It's actually mine. But when I was younger, it's still down there. And there were 34 minutes, and I know as soon as I write the record, I'm gonna be like clapping on the record gets broken in the next scene, the next part of this bloopers. I don't think I've ever had bloopers this long. So this is really cool. I turned the camera for some reason. I think he's like, what? Because Shane walks away. Yes, I want to tell you throughout this whole thing, he didn't even know the camera was on. He didn't even know it. I want to keep that way, so you have fun together. He didn't know about, oh, what's going to happen now? You know, that kind of thing. So I did.
Don't wait and see if I do. Ready? Action.
That's my stuff. I tell you. And it's Buzz, Kermit, Mumble the Penguin comes to take attack of the Penguins. I'm gonna scream at the camera in a minute. And you'll show that well, you'll see that it was really fun shooting this. It's only like 2 minutes left to go in the scene, and the commentary's like officially over. Talking to you for so long, it's been like at least like 20 minutes now. A lot of work came with this. I'm glad to talk about it. Actually, I really am. Puts the movie into perspective how hard the work was. I turned the camera again for some reason. I really don't know why.
What do you want to play? Tell me.
And I give a suggestion with the penguin in a minute, I think. And I don't know why I turned the camera there for a brief second. Now it's back. I don't know why I did that. But it's back. I don't know what that thing is in front of me either. So this is a very enjoyable experience for both of us. Especially when we see each other a lot. Did he just throw Buzz? I think he did. But this is the part I'm about to scream. Yeah, right here.
Thank you, boss. You saved me.
He was laughing too. That's kind of why I did it, to make him laugh. And it worked. He laughed. So I was successful in that. So whenever you make a video like this, have fun with it. Don't make it seem like, oh, it's a lag, it's way too long. Just have fun with it. Because, yeah. I had to really do some editing here. This probably came in. So I had to edit it before I started walking there towards him. So they were okay with letting me keep him in the bloopers too, of course, his family. So soon my brother's gonna come in and take him to go home. I'm gonna do a single high race his car, so he's talking about I promised him I'll race him, so I turned the camera off and race him. And then I got back to work after that. So there he is. He's big, isn't he? It's good to protect me in a fight, even though I really don't need that. And now he's ready to leave. I promised him I'll race the car and stuff. And yeah, that stuff. Don't forget, enjoy the experience that each of the 2 sequels are going to bring when it comes. And I actually talked for a second here. So
I'll race the car. I'll race the car.
I hope that we get have moments like this again soon. And so that was all. Have a nice day. Happy Thanksgiving.